We're going to be doing a cute raccoon character inside of Adobe Illustrator. And we're going to start off by doing our shape of their, the actual shape of the raccoon. So I'm going to start off with a ellipses. Going to get rid of the stroke. And for the fill, it's going to be 137, 127, and 111. And then I'm going to take the add anchor point tool and do that to my ends on my left and my right. And then it wants me to select it. So I go to my direct selection tool, click on one, hold down shift key, click on the other one, and then go down. That's going to create that shape. And then to do even more with the shape, we're going to go to Effect, Warp, Bulge, Vertical, 0 for the bend, 0 for the distortion for the horizontal, and then -10 for this vertical. There we go. And then I always go to Object, Expand Appearance. And then it wants to add some depth to the head, so we're going to create a copy. Control C, Control F, so that it's stacked on top of each other. And I'm going to go select the one in the back. And then do that color as 158, 150, and 137. And then I'm going to take this first shape, make it slightly larger. And I'm going to copy and paste so that it's in the front. Hold down my shift key, select the one that's in the back. And then go to minus front. That's going to take this little object here and create that for us. So I'm going to go ahead and group that. For the eyes, we're going to have an ellipses. And it's going to be white. Specifically, they don't want the full white. They want 247, 245, and 240. So it's kind of an off-white. And I can tell that they've kind of shifted it a little bit that way. For the second ellipses, the color is going to be 40, 30, 28. And then I'm going to have another even smaller ellipses. Basically to have a little bitty dot. And I'm going to make it that same color as the white. And then I'm going to hold down my shift key, select all three of these. First, I'm going to group them. Then I'm going to copy and paste, and it wants to reflect them. And then for the nose, we're going to have an ellipses. I'm going to match it to that black. And I use my eyedropper tool for that. I'm going to use that point tool to add the anchor point there. And then take a small ellipses, make it that white color, and that's going to act as a highlight for the nose. And then for our mouth, I'm going to draw two ellipses. I'm going to flip this so that it has the stroke. Turn that stroke up a little bit. The color on that one is going to be 102. And then 92. And 77. I'm going to copy, paste that. So that they're right by each other. And then take my scissors tool, which is right under the eraser tool. It should look something like that. So to add the round cap, I'm going to select both of these, go to my properties tool, go to my stroke, and round cap them. Okay. I'm going to go in and just line these up slightly more. There we go. Okay. And that's going to go up here. Going to group my nose. We're going to do another ellipses. And this one is going to have the color of 215, 211, and 206. So that when it's all put together, I'm gonna bring this to the front. There we go. There we go. So it's going to look somewhat like that. And okay, cool. And then we're going to add usual details that you're going to see in a raccoon. So I'm going to start with an ellipses. So far it's pretty much just ellipses central around here. The color on this one's going to be 91, 83, 71. And I'm going to tilt it over to the side. And then take my direct selection tool and kind of work with it a little bit to create more of that kind of a round. Take the eyeball, do range, bring the front. There we go. And I'm going to take a new copy of this, do Control C, Control F, take my Shift key and get that, and then go up here and do intersect. Oops. So if that happens to you, what needs to happen is that you ungroup. Okay, we're here, we ungroup, do Control C, Control F, Shift key, and then intersect, and that's how that happens, okay? Keep the resulting shape, take the reflect tool, so it wants me to do, let's see, copy, paste, do transform, reflect, okay. And then I'm going to take my eyes and do a range, bring the front so that I can match that up. There we go. Okay. And then they want to add in some details. So select the two dark shapes behind the eyes. And then also they want you to align this. So after you do that, you can go and do the align to selection. If you want to make sure it's completely centered up, you can. Align to selection. And then see, that can happen or that can happen. And I'm not doing all that. So I normally don't mess with the align. So here for the details, the copies that are marked with the yellow strokes. Let's see. what it's saying to do is to basically do copy, paste, paste again. You're gonna move one down. Select it and do the minus front. And then that color is going to be 215, 211, and 206. There we go. I'm smoothing this out. Literally just copy and pasting all this. And then doing transform, reflect. Okay. There we go. It's really easy to make these things go cross-eyed if you don't watch it. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. And then we're going to work on the ears. So that is a eyedropper tool. We're going to match it to the head here. And then I'm going to go to Effect, Warp, Arc, Vertical, 0035. And then Object, Expand Appearance, copy paste, make this real small, place it, and then change the color to 91, 83, 71. And then they want to add in some depth. So we're going to do copy, paste, shift it up a little bit. Let's see. Or sorry, shift down. There we go. I was like, that didn't look right. There we go. And then that color is going to be 158, 150, 137. And we're going to get another copy here, copy, paste, shift key, hold down the back, minus front, so that we have our ears. I'm going to shift it kind of this way so that I can copy paste and transform. I'm going to reflect that and do OK. Oops. I'm going to group that. And I'm select both and do arrange, send it back, so that when I put it back here, it just pops up. There we go. Okay, and then our little body. I'm going to take my direct selection tool, hold, shift key, hold, shift down. Should actually be shift up. That's fine. Like that. And then copy, paste, make it smaller, match it to the face. Hold on. See, match it to the highlight there. Select both, group, select both, arrange, send it back, line it up with our body here. There we go. And then for our arms, let's see. We're going to create an ellipses. And the color on this one's going to be 158, 150, 137. And on our selection tool, direct selection tool, I'm going to select and hold on my shift key whenever I do that. I'm going to go down one. That's going to create that paw shape. And then it says to create a copy of the front. And let's see. We're going to make it 91, 83, and 71. And then create another smaller one. And that one's going to match the eyedropper tool here. So theoretically it makes a little paw. See, just like that. And then we're going to place the hand on the left side of the body, slightly tilt it to the left. Make a reflection of the hand so you get the right hand. Create another ellipses behind the whole body. And this is how we're going to finish off the arms. So I'm going to create an ellipses. And the color on that one is going to be 119, 109, 96. And I'm going to right click, arrange, send it back, make that smaller. And then I'm taking my paw here, slightly tilt it to the left. And we're going to make this even smaller because they want it where it's basically with this paw, which I'm going to group. paste, transform, reflect, okay, and then there we go. And then we're going to create the legs, then ellipses. And that one's 137, 127, and 111, which we've used throughout here. Direct selection tool, hold one, hold the other, shift up. There we go. And then, as you did for the head and the ear, you use the same method to add some depth to the foot, one smaller, one lighter. So that's saying to copy, paste, shift down, over just a little bit. And then the one in the back, I'm going to match it to that. There we go. And then copy, paste. Oops, sorry guys. There we go. Copy, paste, shift key, and then minus front, so that we have that. And then just to make sure, let's see what they wanted on the color there. For that color, they wanted 119, 109, and 96. Okay. And then for here, for the inner paw, basically going to go and make a even smaller paw, make it real small. And then that color is going to be 158, 150, and 137. I'm going to copy and paste that. Oops, something's not clicking right there. Copy, paste. Okay. I'm going to group this, the paw, to the foot. And we're going to try to sit this so that he's touching his feet. So take this paw and do arrange, bring to front, copy, paste, transform, reflect. There we go. Okay. And then to create the tail, it is an ellipses. That is 215, 211, 206. Add in our anchor points to make it shaped like that. And then I'm going to get the rectangle tool. Get a rectangle, and that's going to be 91, 83, and 71. And then I'm going to click on it, Alt Shift. Oh, hold on. And that didn't work. Hold on. holding on the wrong one. There we go. And then Control D, we'll paste it along my tail here. I'm going to select all of these. And go to Effect, Warp, Arc, Vertical, 30, 0, and 0. And then I'm going to go to Object, Expand Appearance. I'm going to go and select this, the back of the tail. Copy, paste to the front. So that's, let's see. Okay, so we pasted that to the front. Let's see if I did that right or not. And if I do crop, yes. Okay, cool. Got that right. I didn't show that in the picture about needing to do the make sure space to the front. And then I'm going to warp it by going to Effect, Warp, Arc, Horizontal, -40, -100. Oh, hold on. We have all of this together. Let's see. I'm going to try uniting. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, but I'm going to select the whole thing now, maybe. And then do Effect, Warp, Arc. There we go. Horizontal, -40, -100, and 0. And then Object, Expand Appearance. And I'm going to group that. And then Arrange, send it back. There we go. Okay, and then let's see. Select our whole raccoon here, and I'm going to group him, make him bigger so that he fills our page here, and then create our background. That is going to be 249, 221, and 210. Right click, arrange, send it back. Okay, so step 3 is to copy and paste the berries and chestnuts that you made in the last tutorial and make it a cute finish, okay? So, what we have to do there, go over here to our Autumn. I'm going to select, start selecting things, and actually it might be easier to go from the back. So I copy and paste. And then go ahead and move this out of the way for a minute. Range, send it back, and then go over here and grab our leaf, copy it, and do arrange, send it back, and then go and get our berries. I'll grab him this time and do arrange, bring it front. There you go. Make this branch a little bit longer. There we go. And then go over here to the other side and do copy paste on this one. Shift it over. And do arrange, send it back. And then if you notice, this one matches this one. So I just copy paste. Oop. I'm going to ungroup it for a minute so that I can select this back part here, match my color, and then group it. Do arrange, bring to front so that these are grouped. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to take this one over here and do arrange, send it back, and ta-da. We're done. Cool. Make sure you save that, and then you are done.